In the small, lively town of Tinkerfield, there lived a curious and imaginative boy named Max. Max wasn't like the other kids. While they were playing outside, Max spent his time in his workshop, a colorful room filled with tools, wires, gears, and all sorts of bits and bobs. He loved to create gadgets and gizmos that could do amazing things. Max's parents were always amazed by his inventions. From a self-watering plant pot to a robot that could tidy up his room, Max's inventions made life easier and a lot more fun. But Max didn't just invent for himself, he loved helping others too. One day, Max noticed that something wasn't right in Tinkerfield. People were struggling with small but annoying problems. Mrs. Jenkins next door couldn't reach the top shelf in her kitchen. Max's best friend, Lily, always lost her homework, and Mr. O'Malley, the baker, was having trouble keeping his bread fresh. Max thought to himself, there must be a way to help everyone with these problems. So, he rolled up his sleeves, put on his thinking cap, an actual cap with a light bulb on top, and got to work. Max's workshop buzzed with excitement as he sketched, tinkered, and tested his ideas. After hours of work, Max had created 3 new inventions. The Grab-O-Matic, a handy gadget with a long arm and a soft claw that could easily grab anything from high shelves. Perfect for Mrs. Jenkins. The Homework Helper, a small, friendly robot with a built-in scanner that could store and organize all of Lily's homework, so she'd never lose a page again. The Freshness Keeper, a special bread box that could keep Mr. O'Malley's bread as fresh as the day it was baked, using a little bit of science and a lot of Max's clever engineering. The next morning, Max eagerly delivered his inventions to his neighbors. Mrs. Jenkins was thrilled with the Grab-O-Matic, easily reaching the top shelf without any trouble. Lily was amazed by the Homework Helper, which not only stored her homework but also helped her study by asking questions. Mr. O'Malley couldn't believe how fresh his bread stayed in the Freshness Keeper, and his customers noticed the difference too. Word of Max's invention spread quickly, and soon, everyone in Tinkerfield wanted to see what Max would come up with next. Max was happy to help, but he had an even bigger idea. What if I could teach other kids to invent too, he thought. Max decided to start an invention club at school. He invited all of his friends and classmates to join. Every week, they gathered in Max's workshop, where he taught them how to think creatively and solve problems with their own inventions. They learned how to brainstorm ideas, draw plans, and build gadgets from scratch. One week, they created a gadget that could turn off all the lights in the house with a single clap, saving energy. Another time, they made a special backpack that could fold out into a desk for doing homework anywhere. The kids were having so much fun, and they felt proud of what they could create with their own hands. The invention club became so popular that the school decided to hold a big invention fair. Max and his friends worked hard to come up with their best inventions yet. On the day of the fair, the gym was filled with amazing gadgets and creative solutions to everyday problems. Max's invention, the Time Saver 3000, was a big hit. It was a machine that could help people get ready faster in the morning by laying out their clothes, brushing their hair, and even toasting their bread. Everyone was amazed by the inventions, and the kids were excited to show off what they had learned. Thanks to Max, the town of Tinkerfield was now a hub of creativity and innovation. Kids everywhere were thinking like inventors, solving problems, and making life better for everyone around them. Max was proud of his friends and happy to see that they had embraced their inner inventors. But Max knew that this was just the beginning. He had so many more ideas to explore, and he couldn't wait to see what the future would bring. After all, in a world full of problems to solve, there's always room for a new invention.
And bring back light today.